Hi everybody, welcome back to Organized Joy. We're into T's and I'm going to be talking about tax time. Now we all know that end of February was the end of the tax year. That's when they told us about new VAT and all that kind of stuff. And what that generally means is that we have to sort our tax out. Now, it's a little bit early for you to be doing your tax because your employer, whoever you work with, has to do a whole bunch of things. But once they've done their things, this is what you need to do. I will re-put this, how bad is that? I will re-flight this for you closer to the time, or give you a link back to it, because you can actually only really get going from the 1st of July. That's when tax season opens, and you have until about the 23rd of November to get your tax return in. And if you don't, you get a fine. So it's very good to do it. So I thought I would tell you everything you need to know so that you can relax and calm down, but you know also what you need to prepare. It's very important to have your tax affairs in order. Don't leave it. Don't be lazy. There are people who can do it for you, like my amazing Andre, the bean counter, I call him. I'm going to link all his details below for you, and he can help you to do your stuff. He's been doing mine, and it's so much easier. People always think that they can do their own, but I'm so happy to have him do it. So yeah, if you want someone to do it for you, get a hold of him. Every taxpayer's tax story is different and unique. Doesn't mean everybody will get a refund back once you've done yours, but you must make sure you do it. And the documents that you need to collect as a taxpayer are the following. The first thing you need is your RP5. You get that from your employer. And that's why you can't start doing anything yet. They have from the end of the tax year until the 1st of July to submit all that information to SARS. Once your RP5 is there, you can start. So you need that. Then you need your medical aid certificates. They email it to you. If they don't, you can get it on their website. If not, call them and get it. Any retirement policies, provident funds, anything like that. Also, they email it to you generally. But if you've missed it, or you don't get it, or it ends up in an inbox you don't look at, phone them or go to their website and download it. Then you need any interest and dividends tax certificates. They're called RTC3. No, RT3B. RT3B certificates. So if you've earned any interest or dividends of something that you own, shares or any portfolio, you have to get the certificate. The next certificate you need is capital gains tax certificate. Yes, capital gains tax, and those are RT3C documents. So if you don't know anything about capital gains tax, you haven't obviously earned any. But if you have, you know about it. Make sure you've got yours. If you have a travel allowance, you need to make sure you have your logbook done. It needs an opening balance and a closing balance. And it very clearly needs to stipulate the difference between your private travel and your business travel. So if you are putting a travel allowance onto your salary to get a tax benefit, make sure you start from the 1st of March with that logbook with the opening balance. If you are a commission earner and your commission is more than double the remainder of your earnings, so that's your basic and your travel, for example, if it's more than double of that, you have to, or you can claim on certain expenses. And the claimable expenses are, it is fuel, vehicle maintenance, entertainment, telephone, home office expenses, stationery and computer equipment, or computer expenses. So if you are a commission earner, find out about that, because you can claim certain expenses off it. Now, those are the documents that you need in order to do your tax return. Okay? Then Andre gave me a whole little tips and tricks that he said I should share with you, and here they are. Make sure that your e-filing profile is active, and do that before tax season opens. If you don't, you're going to spend tons of time on the phone trying to sort it out, and that's just a mission and pain and a waste of time. So make sure e-filing profile is active. If you use a tax practitioner to do your tax return for you, so like I do with Andre, make sure that you have signed a power of attorney that gives him authority to handle and hand over all your documents on your behalf. Now, Andre and I do this. He sends me a letter that I have to sign to say that I give him power of attorney, and he can do whatever he needs to do. As soon as tax season opens, do it. Submit all the documents that they ask for and get it done. If you don't, it just causes heartache and trauma for you. When they ask for documents, send them. Then, if you have for some reason changed bank accounts, make sure that e-filing has the correct bank details for you. If not, it's going to cause a delay in any refund you may be getting, and that's just a pain. So if you have changed your bank account, do something. Fix it. Make it active. Then if you're not sure what to do, find a tax practitioner to do it for you. So like I use Andre. Because I promise you, if you get it wrong and you do the wrong thing, you're going to have to pay a tax practitioner a lot more money than you will to do your original tax return to fix what you've done. Because it's always a story with SARS. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I thank God have never had a problem, but that's because of Andre. But he's told me about other clients where he's spent tons of time trying to sort out stuff. And then just a side note, if you don't contribute to a retirement annuity, it is a tax benefit. So if you're considering it and you can afford it, do it, because it can help with your tax deductions. If you own property and you rent it out, whether you rent out the whole property or a cottage on it, speak to a tax practitioner, because he can set it up that you get the full benefit of that rental property from tax, because there are benefits to it. And then don't be like the majority of South Africans and just don't do your tax or wait till the last minute. Get it done, because you will be so much happier that you have. So all of these little tips and tricks and the list for you of what you need, I have created on a list for you. You can find it at organisedjoy.co.za in the download section. So go and check it out. I have also, as I said, linked Andre below. His email address and his cell phone number are there, and you can get a hold of him if you want him to do your stuff for you. If you haven't hit subscribe now, and you'll get all these handy tips and tricks as they come out. And if you think this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. It'll be great. Don't forget to do your tax. Bye.